lies in the middle. But my thing is, once again, no one deserves mental abuse or physical abuse. If it gets to that point, gotta escape that realm. And sometimes it's hard because you may have years involved with this person, but you gotta at the end of the day, you gotta love yourself first. And if you love that person enough, you'll remove yourself from that person for the benefit of that person.
What's real? Reality. Real. Let's go. Bullets travel like gossip, running in mouth like leaky faucets. Two-faced niggas be stealing ideas and nothing solid. Grown men and their feelings debating on true intentions. Felt.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Right, we back at it again. Guess I'll say it. I'm your host, Adam Ill. To my right, to my left,
Governor. Sick out the governor.
to my bottom.
Hey, what's up, Jaquan? Sir.
That's what's up. Okay. Oh, announcement. Starting New Year's, God's willing, we're gonna start filming the podcast back up. Right now, we just tied into like me personally, just finishing up albums and putting things where they need to be. So, but this is what we're giving y'all in the time being. So we'll be back in full effect visually. Guess I'll say it, right? So shout out to Kes, shout out to all the creators out there. Okay, second segment is we're dealing with toxic energy, right? And like I was saying, someone said, talk about toxic relationships. I toxic exes. I'm like, well, let's think more broader than that. Let's deal with toxic energy, right? Sometimes we ourselves can bring it and don't know it. You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes others can bring it into our aura, to our sphere. And it's to me, as far as men, it's something that we probably don't like to talk about, not to sound sexist, but that's more of a female thing to talk about. But I noticed that most of the demographics now and the subscribers are women. So we got to be like the male Oprahs of a podcast, so be it. You know what I'm saying? You got to find your audience. You feel what I'm saying? So, certain individuals where, it could be a person or that can be verbally abusive, physically abusive, and all of it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So we probably put up a screenshot, as far as dealing with domestic violence, stuff like that. And, because that's guess I'll say we are against domestic violence. We are against harming anybody, you know what I'm saying? That's innocent, you know what I'm saying? You don't prey on the weak. You know what I'm saying? That's a weak-minded person to prey on the weak. But my thing is, man, what I've been doing lately, I downloaded a chess game. So I'm getting back on my chess game, right? I lost on three wins, one losses. I appreciate the losses more. I appreciate that loss more than those 3 wins, because what they're telling me is that I gotta improve in my tactics. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why I bought the chess game up, because that helps me not have an idle mind. I think a lot of people that bring toxic energy, their minds are too idle. You know what I'm saying? They want to bring that negative vibe when they should be challenging that, exercising, reading books, meditation, crossword games, anything that challenge the mind to think. And I think that'll combat a lot of that negative energy, because I don't think I'm gonna ask y'all, have y'all ever dealt with a toxic situation? Me and Gov, we've been in a group before, so not to go dive. That's for a bookseller. You get what I'm saying? So we know too well about that. You know what I'm saying? But without mentioning names or putting people out there, have y'all ever been like in a known of a toxic situation or been in one? And we we here on Guess I'll Say It, we're not experts in things like, we're not,
Clinical
specialized.
psychologist, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of the things to combat that? I mentioned some things as far as myself. Excuse the little net in there. I mentioned some things as far as myself, where my mind could, be occupied and channel some of that negative energy somewhere else into a positive type of energy,
Right,
right?
right.
And you know, what are some of the things that, you know, from your perspective that can challenge that? Any stories y'all want to shed light on? Um, and maybe we can help people, that's and ourselves first, but maybe we can help people that's in that light where, it could be a job, it could be a relationship,
Yeah,
it could
yeah.
be, business.
Combinations. Been a lot of things.
Exactly,
I've
exactly.
seen a lot of played in like musically, right? Playing in different
Mhm.
bands. I played in different bands. And there's been toxic situations where egos get involved. So you may have an individual, a lot of time when you're playing in bands or different musical or any type of endeavor, but let's talk about the band. This band that I was in, it was talented musicians, singers as well. Problem is,
Mhm.
with that talent came ego. So one musician have an idea, we should do this way. But since it's not the one that's the favorite or in with the, because within bands sometimes little cliques develop. One, there's like two, three here, another two over there. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
if the favorite group at the moment is not given if that's not their idea, they don't want to do it. So it's one of them type of deals going on. So it's starting to turn into a toxic situation where eventually it turned into showtime game. We need to play. We're not on the same page in practice. Guess what happened when the show came? Forgetting our songs, everything fell apart. You know what I mean? So it's
Oh,
just one of them type,
disastrous.
yeah, it turned into a disaster.
Yeah.
The karaoke singers that came on after us was better than us.
Wow, that's crazy. Let me ask you a question. Did y'all have like
Mhm.
live songs?
No, not
Well, I
live,
mean, not original. I mean,
not
not live,
original.
but
No,
did
no original. They were just
did y'all
cover
had original
songs.
songs? They
We were
cover
doing
songs,
cover
cool.
songs, just doing cover
Got
songs,
you,
old soul songs.
got you,
But just
got
the
you.
fact of that, when you're dealing with that type of toxicity. Now, on the other hand, I've been in other bands where we didn't even have as much talent, but it was like a certain camaraderie. We all kind of was together. So, and it was just a totally different situation. But when it came to being toxic and how to deal with being toxic or dealing with toxic individuals, the thing is this: you ever watch football, right? The running back may about to get taken down, but he keeps his feet. He got to keep his feet churning. You got to keep turning. You got to keep working. If you keep working positively, you'll turn a bad situation. The bad situation may stay bad, but you might find a good way out of it.
Or you may bring that toxic, that bad energy may leave and bring a new, more profound,
Right.
positive energy, and it
Yeah.
gives you and it sharpens your skills to where you say, okay, I've done it this way. Maybe it didn't work. Let me approach the situation different. You can see things before it happens
Right.
and try to make something positive out of it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's crazy, man. It's like every day is a challenge. Like, far as, dealing with the woman audience, and I piggyback, I'm going back, if they may be in an abusive relationship where you know, and there's always three sides to a story.
True.
Their side, uh,
Decide.
and the truth lies in the middle. But my thing is, once again, no one deserves mental abuse or physical abuse. If it gets to that point, gotta escape that realm. And sometimes it's hard because you may have years involved with this person, but you gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta love yourself first. And if you love that person enough, you'll remove yourself from that person for the benefit of that person. And in your situation, Gov, far as the group is concerned, and go back to what I'm saying, chess. That's why I bought chess.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that know about chess, they know that you gotta think 3 steps ahead
True.
of your opponent, and you got to put pieces. You got to, in order for that rook to jump that knight, you got to sacrifice that pawn. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? You got to think steps ahead. So if you're in a situation where, like you said with the group, you gotta say to yourself, okay, all right, do I keep my cleats to the dirt and keep moving? But just like any tackle, you keep moving.
Right.
Those who tackle you, they're gonna fall off. Right. Yeah. And if those who are with you, when you get to the end zone, they're the ones you keep around.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta find the best spiritual situation for you, because it's dealing with your spiritual and your physical health.
And
right?
Your mental. It's 3 parts.
Yep. Exactly. Agreed. Quan Dizzle.
Hey, what's up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What do you think? Like real short, like, far as that energy and your experiences. And like I said, you don't have to name names, you don't have to name drop, but just give an example of how you dealt with like negative energy and tried to make it a positive, and how you moved yourself from that.
Man, it goes a little deeper, because I understand during my short lifetime so far at 19 years old, I understand that people, sometimes the energy they put towards you, they don't put towards other people in their life. Some people choose who they want to give certain energy to. Like, for example, they might have a friend, they might have a significant other, or they might have a work buddy that they give positive energy to, they give good jokes to. But some people might want to be toxic with you. Some people might want to rant to you or only use you for your mental energy. Bloodsuckers, ticks. So I've learned that
emotional
vampires.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Emotional vampires. People want to use you for your emotional energy. They only see, okay, well, this person is willing to listen. This person is willing to deal with my BS sometimes. So, as long as they allow me to use them for that purpose, I'm going to use them for that purpose. As long as they allow me to use them for money, I'm going to use them for money. So it depends what your relationship with that person is, and the understanding you guys have in that relationship, whether that's a real relationship, that's a friendship, is how that friendship or that relationship is going to be. Yeah. So, hey.
Toxic bullying. That's what I call it. Toxic bullying. Like they, you may have a sibling that you're coming up with. There's 5 of y'all. Yeah. And that one sibling, is don't know how to channel that energy or that negativity on a person that's supposed to be channeled on. So they say, okay, you're the younger sibling, I'm gonna pick on you.
Take it out on you.
Exactly. So yep. So yeah, we're gonna put a number up when it's all said and done. Those who are going through mental abuse, physical abuse, and we express some things that, for ourselves, because we could be bringing toxic energy to other people. Some things that keep us occupied, whether it's puzzles, chess, meditating more, exercising more, things that bring that your aura and your light can shine and brighten the room. Because just like somebody can come in the room and darken everything, instantly. We want that energy where someone can come in and brighten the room.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because all that negative stuff is going to bring you down physically, like you said, Gov, spiritually, mentally. So we're going to put a number up where you're going through these things. Or you yourself may be the issue.
Right.
You talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And just to reevaluate, you will be shooting back on full camera after the New Year's, after everybody production exactly. So this going to end this segment on toxic energy. Wish we could have dived deeper more, but we will. This is just the surface level of things, you know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Adam Mill, and my host to your right, my left.
The governor.
And my host to the bottom,
Jaquan, what's up?
Quan Dizzle. And this is Guess How Sad. We out.
Right.
All right. The next one we're gonna do is on the Drake album, and that should be it.
Yep.
All right. I'll catch you later.
There you
All
go.
right.